Hello everyone, so in today's daily challenge we have an easy problem, evaluate Boolean binary tree. So in this question we are given a full binary tree. A full binary tree is nothing but a tree where each node has 0 or 2 children. For example, this tree that we have taken as an example is a full binary tree. And if one of the node has only one children, for example, if this node would have had this child, then it would not have been a complete binary tree. So there are some conditions with this full binary tree, that is the leaf nodes are either 0 or 1, which signifies false and true respectively, and non-leaf nodes have either value 2 or 3, which are Boolean or Boolean and. So we just need to evaluate the answer for the root node. So how are we going to do it? Let's say in this node, the leaf nodes are to be 0 or 1. Let's take them as 0, 1, 1 and let's say again 1. And the interior nodes are the Boolean operators and OR. So AND is represented by 3 and OR is 2. So if here is 2, then this means we have to do OR operation on these both children of 2, which right now are leaf node, but they also can be interior node, as if we see for this node, let's say this is 2 and this is 3 again. So for evaluating this node, we will have to evaluate its children first, and then we can calculate the answer for this node. And similarly, recursively, we can find answer for every node. And the base case would be that we have reached a leaf node. And for base case, you have two conditions that you can use. One of them is you can check that the current node has its left and right child both as null, or you can simply check if the value is 0 or 1, because it is guaranteed that if the value is 0 and 1, they must be the leaf node. So we will write a function. We will start with a base case as being the leaf node, that is the value of the current node being 0 or 1. Then we will see the answer by doing the operator based on the current value in the current node. Okay, hang on for a bit. Let's see how we're going to do it, doing a dry run on this node only. So we will start from the root node, that is from this node, and we will recursively call its left child and right child. So first the call will go for the left child, and then we know that it is not a leaf node, then we'll continue the call on left child. And when we call left child for this one, we have a base case, its value is 0 or 1, that is 0. So it will return false. So we will return false from here because 0 is false. And now for this node, we'll call its right node, which will give us true because this node value has 1 and it's the base case. So it will return true. And now we can calculate this node. So that's happening in the post order. That is, after seeing both of its children, we are calculating the value for the current node. And how we're going to calculate is going to be based on this node's value. What is the value of this node? Why? Because we can either AND it or OR it, and it depends on the current value of the node. So we will see if the current value of node is 2 or 3. So in this case, it's 2. So for 2, we have to do an OR operation. So what is false or true? That is true. So we will return true from here. And now for this node, we'll make its right call. And for this node, we'll have to call this one, and it will return here true. And similarly, this is also it will return true. And now this node has its value 3. And for 3, we have to do an AND operation. So true and true will again be true. Now this node, we have value 3, so we'll again do AND of both of this result of left and right, and that will be true. And now for this one, we call the right one, right is already true. And for this 2 node, we have to do an OR operation on these values, so that we will have to return here from true or true, that is true. And that would be the final answer for this complete tree. Let's look at the code of this problem. The code for this problem is really short and simple. So first we'll check the base case, and the base case is just being the value of the node, the 0 or 1. And if it is 0 or 1, then it is a Boolean expression. So we can return 0 or 1 also, because that will be converted to the Boolean corresponding answer, because 0 symbolizes false and 1 represents true. So then if this is not true, that this is not the base case, that is, it is an interior node, so we will have to make 2 calls, and the calls will be for the left node and the right node. So we are just making 2 calls. So this function will return the answer for this node for the left node and for the right node. And then for the current node in the post order, that is after making these calls, what we are doing is we are just checking if the value of current node is 2, and if it is true, then we are returning left or right. And if it is not 2, then it must be 3, because all the interior nodes, that is the nodes other than the leaf nodes, have value 2 and 3. So we can have a condition else if our root val is equals to 3, or just we can have an else here. So in the else case, that is 3 case, this is third case, so we will just return the left and right. And that's all will be the code for this problem. I hope that you have understood this video. If you have a better solution to this problem, feel free to comment down. Thank you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.